Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, hello. Just let me check whether I'm audible or not. Yes, I think so. Yes, I am audible. Okay. So, dear all, today we are going to learn here the story. The story it has a subtitle also, the Beaches of Loaves. Okay, so some textbook you will find the title Beaches of Loaves or the Loaves. So the story is it is written by O Henry, and O Henry he is famous short story writer. Often his stories will find a kind of mystery at the end. So this is also a good story. So without any delay, let's start. Yeah, the loaves. Everybody you know that what is meant by loaves, right? Loaves means the pieces of bread, loaves. And as I told you, the story is written by O. Henry. So let's start. Miss Martha Meacham. Miss Martha Meacham kept the little bakery on the corner, the one where you go up three steps and the bell tinkles when you open the door. Yes. So Miss Martha, yes, Miss Martha is the main character of this story. So Miss Martha, she would run a bakery. She was owner of a bakery, and Miss Martha was 40. She was 40 years old, single, and she had not married. She was single and possessed. And possessed means having, possessed means having sympathetic heart, right? Sympathetic means kind heart, kind heart. So this lady was kind-hearted lady. Means she always tried to understand other. 2 or 3 times a week. So what happens here now? 2 or 3 times a week, a customer came in. He was middle-aged man, wearing spectacles and a brown beard trimmed to a careful point. So at her bakery shop, right? In a week, in a week, 2 or 3 times a customer, a man would come, and he was middle aged. Middle age means as the same age of Miss Martha. Wearing his appearance was he would wear spectacles and brown. See here, spectacles and brown beard. उसकी दाढ़ी जो थी brown color की थी. Trimmed, and it was trimmed. Trim means cut properly at the edges to a careful point. Yes, it was given proper shape to his beard. He spoke English with strong German accent. The person that he would come to Miss Martha's bakery shop, he would speak German, English in German accent. Accent means it's a way of pronouncing words in particular language. So he would speak English in German accent. His clothes were worn and dark. Yes, the condition of his clothes were worn and dark. Worn means wear away, or we can say even that are in bad condition, worn, and darn away, darned. Darn means mend, mend, mend. Simply we can say or repair with stitching or uh, needle. Darn, worn and darn. uh, in places, some places it was knitted, it was mend properly, but he looked neat and had very good manners. But the man, he looked, despite such a wear cloth were worn away, his clothes were worn away some places. Even somewhere the shirts and pants were darned, means रफू किया था उसका तो भी. But despite this, he was, but he looked neat means in well manner, and was good manners, and even he was the good person. He always bought 2 loaves of stale bread, and the person, वो हमेशा क्या करता था, टू लोव्स ऑफ स्टेल ब्रेड फ्रॉम मिस मार्थास बेकरी शॉप। वो हमेशा जो बासी जो ब्रेड से वही खरीदता था। Fresh bread was 5 cents a loaf. See, it was cent. Cent is it's a monetary unit. Simply we can send money, which is this monetary unit used in US and Canada and other countries also. So he would purchase only two breads, and that were the stale breads, and the cost was, if he wanted to buy a fresh one, so fresh ones 5 cent, and stale ones or stale breads, two breads for 5 cents. Okay, यानी कि उसका दाम दुगना था फ्रेश का, और जो बासी थे या फिर स्टेल ब्रेड्स थे वो 5 सेंट्स में दो आते थे, कि जो कि फ्रेश ब्रेड 5 सेंट में एक ही आता था, तो वो खरीदता था। नेवर डिड ही कॉल फॉर एनीथिंग बट स्टेल ब्रेड। वो हमेशा दुकान पे आता था, मगर कभी उसने दूसरी चीज कभी नहीं खरीदी। जस्ट ही वुड परचेज ओनली स्टेल ब्रेड्स। ओके, what happens then? One Once Miss Martha saw a red and brown stain. Red and brown stain. Color. Stain means, yes, stain means patch, और कलर पैच, कलर का धब्बा। तो एक बार मिस मार्था ने उसके हाथ पे कलर पैच, शी लुक्ड, शी सॉ रेड एंड ब्राउन पैच ऑन हिज फिंगर, and see, she was sure then that he was an artist, so she deduced, उसको लगा कि definitely color patches or color can be seen on his finger means definitely he is dealing with the work, the coloring task. And she deduced, she thought, she guessed that he is poor artist. Why? Because his clothes were worn and dark, and he would only purchase stale breads. So she thought he is one poor artist. Often Miss Martha wished that the gentle-mannered artist might share her tasty meal instead of eating dry breads in his draughty attic. So Miss Martha, she thought that instead of eating such a meager food or such a stale breads, it is better him to share with me my good meal with me. Gentle manner, this artist might share her tasty meal, it's a food, instead of eating dry bread in his draughty attic. Draughty means congested or small in size. Attic means a room below roof, right? A room below the roof is attic. The man kept on buying stale breads, never cake, never pie, never one or other delicious salilons, yes. So he just buy only from her bakery shop stale breads only. वो हमेशा बासी ब्रेड ही वहां से खरीदता था। कभी उसने ट्राई नहीं किया, केक कभी खरीदा नहीं, कभी नेवर ही परचेस्ड डिलीशियस salilon, it's a preparation, it's a yes, you can see here large bun or tea cake made with a yeast dough including cream and eggs, like this good tasty salilons भी उसने कभी नहीं खरीदे। never pie, yes, he see here the pie, yes, pie means pie is it's also a sweet. Generally we find this in UK. Yes, the artist, he never purchased any other thing, only the stale bread. So Miss Martha, she thought that he is an poor artist, and he always share only purchase only the stale breads. So she wanted to help actually such a such a poor artist, because she possess a kind heart. Yes, you can see here Miss Martha and the artist. So what happened one day, as she was kind hearted, was always helping such a needy people. And actually she was in love of this man and she wanted to marry. She was single. She touched she thought he began to look thinner and discouraged. So Miss Martha, she thought that he began to look thinner and discouraged. Who? The artist. Miss Martha thought that the artist is eating only stale bread. So, because of eating only stale bread, he became thinner. Thinner means very weak, right? He became very weak and discouraged. Discouraged means losing energy. Take to add something good to eat to his meager purchase, but her courage failed at the act. She wanted to help. Her heart ached when she saw that the artist he is becoming now weak and discouraged. Heartache. Okay. Heartache means felt felt bad. Okay. So she felt bad and she wanted to good, add something good instead of stale bread to his meager purchase. Meager means less quantity, less amount, or very short something, such a meager purchase. But But her courage failed at the act. But she could not muster courage. She could not gather courage to help that man directly. She knew the pride of the artist. Why? Because she knew that the artist is not, he is very pride artist, means self-dependent artist. And she thought maybe he maybe feel bad when I help him, so she avoided to help him. One day, but see what happened. One day, the customer came in as usual. The customer, the artist came as usual, laid his nickel on the showcase and called for his stale loaves. As usual, he visited the bakery shop, Miss Martha's bakery shop. He asked Miss Martha, as usual, two loaves of bread, and he put some nickels. Yes, nickel, it's money, right? Money or coins on the showcase means counter of the shop, and called for his stale loaves. As usual, he called the stale loaves. While Martha was reaching for them, and as she was giving him some the breads as per his demand, there was a great tooting and clanging, and a fire engine come lumbering past. Yes, when she was giving that man the his order, the two loaves of the bread. At that time, what happened? There was a great tooting and clanging. Toothing means short shrinking, or we can say whistle of the engine. Clanging, it's a loud noise of the engine. Toothing and clanging means the loud noise of the engine. And the fire engine came lumbering past. And the fire engine, it was moving slowly from that place. So what happened because of that tooting and clanging, the such a loud noise? The customers in the bakery, they were attracted towards that engine. So customers hurried towards the door to see, to look at the engine. So Miss Martha sees the opportunity. Means the artist also, he was also got captured by the tooting and clanging of the engine, went out to see the engine. At that time, Miss Martha got some time. She got some time to do something. So what does she do? The Martha seized means caught, or she got the chance, the opportunity. Opportunity means chance. She got the chance to do something. So what does she do? She add something. See, here is there. On the bottom shelf behind the counter. Okay, She do, she simply on the bottom shelf behind the counter. On the bottom shelf behind the bottom shelf, the shelf which is bottom side, behind the counter was a pound of fresh butter. So